Hey guys, welcome back to Max Daddy's videos. Today it is Air Force taking on Kent State, or I guess I could say Kent State taking on Air Force. We are at home. It's week 7. We're 4-1. We had a few buys in there. This is our first conference game, and if we win, we are in a great spot to make the conference championship in our very first season. So let's do this. We've got Air Force taking on Kent State. We are worse than them, but that happens quite a bit, as you can probably tell if you've seen this series. All of last season, that was the case, and this season too. But we got a game here. If we can win this, we are in a very good spot to not only make a bowl game, but also make the conference championship, which is crazy because if we win that and we're ranked, we could be in the CFP. That's crazy, maybe hosting it or having to go on the road, which I would love. If we do win the conference championship, I think we would host, which isn't that fun. I would love to have to go on the road. I mean, most people wouldn't say that, but I would say I think it would be awesome to have to go on the road in the first round and play Ohio State in their stadium or something, and because that would be really fun. But right now, we just got to focus on beating Air Force because that is a big challenge. I'm pretty sure that last year they beat us. Our next game is also against Boise State, which means that these next two games could decide whether we make the conference championship or not, because the rest of the season is quite easy. So these are the biggest games. That's a 5-yard run on first down. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen here on this outside zone. That's a first down. Big run for Curtis Douglas. So Sherrod now has the ball. It's going to be a little bit of a dive scenario. Good play. They got the block that they needed to get. Let's pass the ball for the first time today with J.D. Sherrod, our star quarterback. He's going to throw it away. That was a bad idea. Third down now. And we have a full set of passes to call. Thinking of McCray here. Catch it. Beautiful. First down. And we're kind of driving here. We are looking to score a touchdown on our very first drive, which would be quite impressive and necessary. Okay, so they actually did a little bit of a switch move thing. Oh, big tackle, but we gained 3 yards, so that's nice. Sherrod's gonna run it. A hurdle gets 2 yards, so it will be a 3rd and 5. I really like this playbook that we use. Okay, beautiful. He's going to get that. That's a block. Spin move, first down. Xavier Heaps gets a first down. Didn't even know he existed until just now. That might have been his first catch all season long. Oh my goodness, there's space in the pocket and space to throw it. Krishan McCray has gotten us to a 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. And this season has been crazy, especially with that. I don't know, what was it? There's some space to run. J.D. Sherrod gets down at the 4. I think we had a 300-yard game last week. Something crazy like that. I think it's going to be M that we have to look at. That's a touchdown. What a catch. Stumbling backwards, I should say, catch. And we have gotten ourselves a touchdown lead over Air Force. And we know that the offense is not really the hard part. The hard part playing Air Force is defense, because their playbook is filled with crazy run plays where you don't know if it's going to be a run, a play action pass, an option, a triple option, a load option. They have tons of options. So getting stops on defense is going to be very important here, because we can easily score. It's just stopping them is the hard part. So here we go. Last year when we played them, that was the hard part, was stopping their running. And we kept it close the whole game. as you can see, he's already gotten a big run in the first play. So they're going to run it again here. Oh, that's an interesting play call. Big hit for a 2nd and 6. And they might think twice about running that same play call again. You also can't guess a run up the middle or a run anywhere because you don't know what it's going to be, as they call the option, the perfect time and get a big first down. That was a great time to run the option. You know what? I'm going to just call it. I'm going to call a run. Oh, I actually called the right thing. Wow, that's crazy. I kind of knew it somehow. You know what? Honestly, I think part of it may be calling a little bit more of a blitz scenario. Blitz with some rush, with some coverage as well. Like a blitz coverage kind of thing. That may be the key to stopping them. So I'm going to try it. It's already the second quarter. That's crazy. But I'm going to try it when we get back here to see, yeah, like this kind of slant weak action, to see if that will help, because there's going to be a lot of people. And then there's also people to defend if they decide to pass it. But that is going to be a big stop, 3rd and 11. Okay, so we just need to run slant weak a lot and plays of that extent, because that play helped a lot. 3rd and 11. They will pass it with the pressure coming. He holds on to that ball. Pretty impressive. So I guess you can't run that play every single time, because on the passing scenarios you need to pass it. But it might actually work for these rushing scenarios. That's a 1st down and goal. So now, you know what? I'm fine with running like almost a Samuel blitz, because you know that they're going to run it. If they don't run this up the middle, it'll be a bit hard to deal with. They will run it up the middle. Big tackle. 2nd and goal. And we're going to do not the exact same thing. I will go underneath though. And yeah. Big tackle again. 3rd and goal. And we just got to stop him here. Looks like a pass. I'm going to guess pass. It's probably a horrible idea. It's not a bad idea. They score a touchdown though. Big play. And I did say that was going to be the hard part of this game, is stopping them on defense. We're just going to have to score every time we see the ball. They will get the ball to start the half. And we have really 4 timeouts if we just let this go through the back of the end zone, which I'm going to let it do. Hopefully it will go into the end zone. So we will have 4 timeouts. If we can get this, we don't have to get it out of bounds, because we can still drive. Oh no, I didn't do it. Okay, that's perfect though. Catch it and run. Big play. We needed that. Whoa. Cheered a weird thing. Okay. Oh no. Okay, Sheridan, just get down. You've had problems with fumbling all year long. We don't need that now. That would give them a very big advantage. We lost a yard on that play, but we can make it up with a simple little concept there. Throws it over his head, and a big 1st down. And now, honestly, I'm okay with running it here, which may sound weird considering that there's 1:38. But we want them to have as little time as possible for when they get the ball, stiff arms them. Oh wait, why did I do that? That was embarrassing. Is there like a... Let's try it. I hate this idea, but I also love it at the same time. Sherrod quarterback blast for the 1st down, and he will get it. Wow, big play. Okay, so I'm going to actually wait until this is like 7 seconds on the clock, and then I will snap it. But if we can score a touchdown here, that would be quite impressive, and it would be really good for our chances, because they get the ball at half. There you go, Pittsburgh with an upset of Stanford. They may be undefeated still, considering they beat us. Now there's 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm going to snap it here. No, I did the exact thing that I knew that I shouldn't, I knew was probably going to happen if I did that. And I did it, and they're going to take it all the way to the house for a pick six. Oh my goodness. I was hoping that that would not happen because normally when I do that, that's what happens. And I probably should have just scored to guarantee it. Sisak doesn't get it. 14-7. And so now we're in a bad spot because we're going to have to get a stop on their defense. I think we can do it, but again, just going to let it go. It almost was on the one. And now we're going to have to go for like a post and cross. We do have all 3 timeouts, so it's not over to score a touchdown. I'm just going to throw up a deep ball and hope. Oh, he almost made the catch. That would have been crazy. I mean, Sean McCray is a really good wide receiver. I don't train him. Like when we do training, we don't really practice those. Oh my goodness, you got to make that throw. Yes, you do. Oh my goodness, what a throw. And we are now on the doorstep of getting points before half, which would be crazy. Oh no, he barely got it off. He had a man, but he couldn't find it. So it's now going to be 12 seconds on the clock. We're going to need a play. He's going to find a man. Timeout called. 8 seconds on the clock. And it may actually tell us to just kick a field goal here, because he made that play and caught it and got down. No, they will definitely tell us to go for it, and I agree. Because you got Etheridge. This is definitely going to be looking at Etheridge the entire time. Touchdown, Kent State, and we lead a, I don't know, like 38-second drive or whatever, all the way down the field and score. Started off with that big play, and now we are going to be tied with 4 seconds on the clock. After we throw the pick six, we go all the way down the field and equalize before the half. Which means now it's up to our defense to not allow any points before this happens. Imagine if we got a fumble there. There's a second on the clock. They're probably going to end up kneeling it. Yeah, they didn't want to go for any points. That's pretty sad, actually. I like to just go like this and just randomly dive at people. But Air Force are in a close battle with Kent State. It's 14-14. They get the ball. We're going to have to play perfectly. We threw 1 pick six, and that is, so far, pretty much the difference in this game. It's tied, so there isn't really a difference. But that right there was a very good play. Almost a touchdown, but we rescued it with a good tackle. Broke a tackle, too, and then got forced out of bounds. But, yeah, that pick six was horrible. If we'd just done something a bit better there, we could have scored a touchdown, and then we would have had the lead still, and they would have had to go and score before half. But, yeah, we threw the pick six, which was bad, and then we do go down the field and score, though, which is really nice. He was wide open, too, so I'll take that. But they are going to get the ball here, which means that we're going to need a defense that can get a stop here. This ball is going to go into the end zone. They are probably going to just kneel it. I called it. So you know what? Let's blitz here on first down, because I think they're going to run it. Absolutely called it. No way. Big hit for a 2nd and 2. And I love these big hits because he's going to be getting tired after those hits. It is bad to just keep getting hit over and over again. Very good play call. All the way down to the 50 almost after 2 plays. They haven't missed a play. They haven't missed a pass all game long. That's why you like to have the lead in the 4th quarter, because then they have to pass the ball. Okay, it's going to be up to this man to beat him. Good tackle. I mean, it's just going to be us having to score. This game is going to be an offensive game for sure, because I don't know if our defense is going to be able to stop Air Force. But we can certainly try, and it may come down to some fumbles, and that could be it. So they tried a little bit of a weird concept there. And that didn't work. It's not 2nd down. Oh, they just have so many looks. It's very hard to play this team. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. But hey, it's a third down. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna guess a run up the middle. It's probably not gonna be a run up the middle, but if it is, we just guessed them completely. Oh my goodness, what a play call. Fourth down, and they're gonna go for it on fourth down. And I'm gonna go run up the middle again. I mean, it probably isn't, and then we're gonna lose. We're not gonna get it, but if it is a run up the middle, no way. Get the stop. He got in. Oh, that was so close to being the craziest play ever. He pushed himself in, though. That's okay. I mean, we've shown that we can go down the field and score. We just got to go down the field and score, though. This is a game at home, too. It's a close one. We love close games. Just don't throw a pick six, really, is the only thing that I ask is, Shara, don't turn it over or throw a pick six, and we'll be fine. We still have the entire fourth quarter and the third quarter, as well as 3 timeouts. We don't need to do anything drastic. He's fumbled. Oh my goodness, this game has gone horribly now. I had a feeling that was going to happen once, but it never did. And now we're going to have to get a stop. Big tackle, okay. That was very bad. I do that all the time. It's like a hurdle, and then he doesn't get it. Oh, Air Force are just such a hard team to stop, man. 3rd and 7, though. Holding into a field goal, I guess. Maybe if they are right here. Are they going to run it here? I don't think they run it. Oh, they do run it. Oh, yes, they do. What a stop. 4th down. And they are going to punt the ball back to us. We saved ourselves right there. That was not going to end well. And we absolutely clutched up right when we needed to. I do not like how this play is looking because Sherrod may be in the end zone with a rollout. No, he won't. Yeah, he'll just stay there. Catch that. Thank you. I don't really care. I mean, we have plenty of time, so I'm not rushing or anything. We score a touchdown. I think overtime right now is what we're looking at, especially if we score a touchdown. We've been efficient running the ball. We just don't stick with it. We haven't really stuck with anything this entire game. Yeah, there's really nothing open. Just going to throw it. 3rd down. I don't really like being in a 3rd down right now, but I mean, X maybe. Good catch, Krishan. And I'm going to let this go to the 4th quarter. And it's going to be a close game. 2-1, 4th quarter action. Can we lead a go-ahead, not go-ahead, unless we go for 2, but I am not going for 2. I've learned my lesson. Absolutely. I am not going for 2 if it gets to that point. We already know what happens when you go for 2. I did that in one of the games and lost by 1. Or was that somewhere else? That might have been somewhere else. I may be cross-referencing series all of a sudden. Good play. Okay, we're going to go 2nd and 2. I'm going to run it here. And you may think that's a weird decision. We still have 4 timeouts, technically. So I'm okay with that. Running it here. We have been efficient running the ball, except for the one time that we fumbled. That was absolutely me, and it was not Curtis Douglas at all. I told him to hurdle there. That was a bad time to hurdle. That's going to be a big gain. 2nd and 5. Okay, we got a halfback mid-draw here. I think we could get big yards, maybe even a 1st down. This is also draining clock, which isn't really what you want, but 3rd and 5. Oh, I don't like this, but we got to go for it. I have to hope they back off, and they do. Oh my goodness, I threw it to the wrong person, but he still caught it. And this is going to go to the 2-minute warning. Okay, yeah, it's going to go to the 2-minute warning. I called the play, but we didn't snap it, so Oh my goodness. The pressure is high, but we have had games like this before and done well. Oh no, that's a horrible play. That's horrible. And he's going to stay in bounds and probably go for a pick six. No, he won't. Okay, so yeah, this is looking horrible. Oh my goodness, this game has just been bad the whole way. We know they're going to run it. We know they're going to run it. Will they? Oh my goodness, I forgot to call my timeout. I forgot to call a timeout. Oh, it's so bad. So they can drain a ton of clock here. Okay, timeout called there. We may get this ball back. It's third down. I'm going to go pass. Oh, it's such a bad decision. They're absolutely running this. I can just tell. Yes, they are. But we do get the stop, and I'm going to call timeout right there. Will they be in field goal range? Please don't be in field goal range. Oh, they're in field goal range with that run. They have to miss this, or we're going to have to get an onside kick to win. Come on, Sisak, we need you now. Oh my goodness. Oh, it went in. I thought it missed. The ball was going weird. I think we got contact on him. But now I have to score. Just let it go. Still have 4 timeouts. Now we only have 2 timeouts. We're going to have to get an onside kick. That's essentially how it is. But that is for only if we score a touchdown as well, which we might not even do. Or I guess if we score a field goal, then we'll still have to get a touchdown, but we definitely need a touchdown, so let's go for that first. That's not going to be it. No, third down now. I feel like I've been taking this the wrong way. We need to just go down the field and score. And then we will discuss what to do from there. That's horrible. That's a bad throw by J.D. Sherrod. And it looks like we're going to lose to Air Force in this game to go to 4-2. Honestly, even if we do lose this game, I think we'll be fine. I was not projecting us to make the conference championship this year. Yeah, that's it. That's going to seal it. And it's going to be a pick six. Please don't. That's pretty rude of the Air Force team, honestly. If you're in this situation in real life, he would probably get down right there and then just kneel the rest of the game out and not take it for a pick six. Anyway, the real thing to know is that this game is going to look a lot worse than it actually is. This game, we were in it for pretty much the entire time, and then at the very end, they just, at the very, very end of this, they kind of took it and just went with it. I think we threw 3 interceptions in this game, and that's not good. So the next game, for sure, we've got to work on our not throwing interceptions, no turnovers, because that fumble really turned the game over right then and there. Oh my goodness, that was some great recovery. So this game is over, 31-14. We're going to lose this one. Air Force, it's probably going to tank our chances of making the conference championship, and even if we do, it'll probably end up being against this Air Force team, and we're probably not going to win against Air Force. So, that's pretty ambitious, I would say. To try to make it this year is kind of ambitious. That's a first down. Not that it really matters, but I think we all just really need to take a second and appreciate the greatness of J.D. Sherrod. Even in a loss, he has thrown for just around almost 300 yards, even in a loss. He has 250 yards today, and that's in a loss. So he is one of the best quarterbacks that we've seen. And this game is over. There's only 5 seconds, but we might as well try to score a touchdown to make it 21-31. Oh, come on, catch that. You got it. He got it. How do you miss that? I have no idea. But we lose to Air Force, and I don't know why they're sad about it. They're very upset. They were like, no, we won at Kent State. Oh, no. But yeah, that pick six as well, because we were in the momentum. We were doing everything perfectly, and we threw that pick six. We were able to tie it, but after that, we didn't score a single point. And so there you go. Air Force took 3 interceptions off us, I believe. 2 pick sixes, and then just an interception. But I believe next week I'm gonna just start, and we're just gonna forget about this game. We're 4-2. We're still 2 above 500. That's amazing. I'm loving that. We lost the game, but that's fine. We have an entire rest of the season to go. All we need is 2 wins out of the entire rest of the season to make a bowl game, and that's our goal. We've got 2 people coaching Prestige. Krishan McCray may transfer just because of Coach Prestige, but I'm not sure how you upgrade that. We got a bye this week, so let's advance. And what will be happening in week number 9? Okay, that's cool. We got some people. There's no way that person beat us out. Pitt beat us out for that person. I don't know why, but I feel like somehow we are getting ready. I'm very confused. I don't know why, but I feel like somehow we have a big rivalry with Pitt, even though we don't. This is a very important game, though, because we are taking on Boise State. If we can beat Boise State, who are much better than us, we will go to 1-1 in the conference and potentially be in the 5th spot in the conference. We need to make top 2 to make the championship, of course. But we play Wyoming, I think, later on, so we'll be able to beat them, and then every other team will play. So if Air Force or Wyoming lose some games in the conference, then we will take their spot. We just got to get some wins going. But that will be in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, put the notifications on, and see you guys in the next episode where we take on Boise State.